You know, free desktop still exists, the bug tracker still exists. It's very stable, and it continues along, though there are several issues and several reasons why we decided then to migrate away from free desktop and to explore our new opportunities, new things we could do. So we have many other projects that we shared, this instance of Bugzilla at free desktop. There are about 130 projects. Here's just a few of them, and the list sort of just goes on forever. And you probably recognize many of these. Probably don't recognize some of the other ones. But free desktop provides an amazing service, but there were some limitations that we had. So for example, we had just one little slice. So we had LibreOffice, we had one project out of 130, and we included a lot of content, all lumped into what was, I think the terminology is products, but basically one slot underneath Bugzilla. And this limited us a lot. Meant that we couldn't expand and accurately track what we were doing. Everything, including our infrastructure, some continuous integration infrastructure, two other products that we had in Press Remote, which some of you might have seen. I don't think Michael used one, but he's used one in the past with a little Android remote for controlling presentations. And then our Android viewer, we're all lumped in with bugs inside LibreOffice itself. So this complicated things when you're trying to figure out in all kinds of information, including statistics. Also, we didn't have our administrators in there. We couldn't delegate user management, couldn't delegate roles. So this was, you know, got to be a little bit of a headache. Yeah, limitations on values, and it was difficult just to concentrate on our document foundation bugs. So we developed a special front end, actually, a separate piece of software to make it easy for people to report bugs into LibreOffice. And we faced some other hurdles in terms of changing the tooling and some of our goals to make it easy for people to report bugs inside LibreOffice and pass along information such as version information, component that you're testing, and so forth. We also got very large. We were a big project, obviously, when people talk about free software and the free software environment. LibreOffice is say made at the top of the list, but it's up there. In fact, it's great going to conferences where people are so excited to see us, and they're excited that we're being used. But of course, because we're very popular and because we have so many users, we do see a giant number of bugs. In fact, in the last few years, we were almost 2/3 of the resources of the free desktop bug tracker. So it was very clear that we needed to move along and have our own Bugzilla, our own instance where we could track bugs. So we migrated. It took place this year. It gave us flexibility, allowed us to add as many admins as we wanted. So if anyone out there wants to help us administrate Bugzilla, we're always looking for new blood. We will delegate you responsibilities, of course. And we can do things. So, for example, when we were trying to release new versions of LibreOffice, sometimes we had to track down one of a short list of people who could say add a new version to the bug tracker or could make little tweaks. And now it's great, so we can actually accurately connect the users that need privileges with those who have them. It's marvelous. It also means that statistics. So here, for example, you can see statistics about just TDF projects. So before, again, we were buried in 130 different projects. Now it's just LibreOffice and related projects. And in the future, we're going to narrow that down even further, provide specific statistics. So things we've improved. So I mentioned, and I know I'm sort of going at a breakneck pace, but I think I have a bunch of slides in a short period of time. So I'm going to hurry on through. Wave your hand if you'd like me to explain something a little more in depth. But we are now able to use a built-in capability of Bugzilla. So Bugzilla Forms. Yes, core. Not as loud, not as fast.
No. It's clear, you're loud, but a bit slower, maybe.
Slower, okay. Okay.
If you have time.
Yeah, well, okay, I'll go a little slower and then I'll jump through. Yeah.
Speed is marvelous, but it's maybe hard to follow for each.
Okay. That's fair. So we now have an interface, these Bugzilla guided forms, that replaces our old Bugzilla submission assistant. So that was something that we tacked on to Bugzilla because we didn't have direct control. So now that we have